In this video, we are going to explore the at command. At command is used to schedule one-time tasks for future execution in Linux. The at command is a utility that schedules commands to be executed once at a specified time in the future. Unlike cron jobs, which are for recurring tasks, at is designed for one-time execution. Here are some basic syntax examples. To schedule a task to run 5 minutes from now, you can use at now plus 5 minutes. To schedule a task for 2:30 p.m. tomorrow, you can use at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. To schedule a task for 10 a.m. on July 31st, you can use at 10:00 July 31st. Before using the at command, ensure it is installed on your system. On Debian or Ubuntu, use the command sudo apt install at. On Red Hat, CentOS or Fedora, use the command sudo yum install at. To check if the at service is running, use the command system control status atd. The atd daemon must be running to process the queue jobs at their scheduled times. It typically starts automatically after installation on most systems. Access control is managed through the files /etc/@allow and /etc/@deny. If @allow exists, only users listed in this file can use the at command. If only @deny exists, all users except those listed can use the at command. Let's explore the basic usage of the at command with a simple task. To schedule a task to run in 5 minutes, type at now plus 5 minutes. After entering the command, you will be prompted to enter the commands to be executed. Type echo hello from the future greater than symbol /temp/@_test.txt. Then type date double greater than symbol /temp/@_test.txt. Press Ctrl plus D to finish the input. The output will display the job number and the scheduled time. After 5 minutes, check the output by using the command cat/temp/@_test.txt. This will display hello from the future, followed by the current date and time. Here are some additional time specification formats. To schedule a task for a specific time today, use at followed by the time. To schedule a task for a specific time tomorrow, use at followed by the time and the word tomorrow. To schedule a task for a specific date and time, use at followed by the time, then the month and day. To use relative time, you can specify now plus a time interval such as 1 hour, 3 days, or 2 weeks. To list all pending jobs, use the command at queue. This will display a list of job numbers, scheduled dates and times, and the user who scheduled them. Alternatively, you can use the command at l to achieve the same result. To remove a scheduled job, use the command term followed by the job number. For example, to remove job number 4, type term 4. Another way to remove the job is to use the command at r4. To verify that the job has been removed, use the command at queue again. To remove multiple jobs, simply list their job numbers after the atrim command, such as atrim35. Let's see how to use a script file with the at command. First, create a script file. For example, using cat greater than symbol backup.sh. Write the script which contains shebang/bin/bash. Then the command tar-czf/temp/backup $- date space plus %y%m%d close parenthesis. Turn gz space /home/user/docs. Write the next command as echo, followed by backup completed pipe to mail-s backup status space user@example.com. Next, make the script executable by using the command chmod plus x backup.sh. Then, schedule it with the at command using at 2:00 am tomorrow-f backup.sh. Here's how to redirect output. Type at midnight. At the prompt type find /var/log -name **log -size +10m. Type 2 greater than symbol /temp/errors. Log 1 greater than symbol /temp/ results.log. Press Ctrl+D. Batch is used for load-dependent execution. Type batch. Type apt update & apt upgrade -y. Then press Ctrl+D. The output will show job 7 at scheduled time. Here are some best practices to keep in mind when using the @ command. Always test commands interactively before scheduling them. Use absolute paths for files and executables to avoid any path-related issues. Redirect output to log files for troubleshooting purposes. Consider using the batch command for resource-intensive tasks to avoid overloading the system. Regularly use the @q command to monitor scheduled jobs. Set proper permissions on scripts used with @-f to ensure they execute correctly. Use @ when you need to schedule a one-time task, run a job at a specific future time, or defer resource-intensive operations. Use cron when you need recurring scheduled tasks, jobs to run at regular intervals, or persistent scheduling across reboots. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.